Hello, beautiful ones. How are you? How are you doing? May the good Lord bless you. This evangelist blessing Amos on your way again. I'm here. I bring us good tidings. Yes, through the kingdom of knowledge, of course. We're talking about kingdom of knowledge. Yes, the kingdom of God is a kingdom of knowledge, a kingdom of love. In God, there is no darkness. When I say darkness, I mean ignorance. Remember, the Bible makes us to understand the book of John. Our Lord Jesus Christ was saying that he that follow me will not walk in darkness. Meaning, when he said darkness, that darkness means ignorance. So in God, there's always light, and that light met knowledge. When I say kingdom of knowledge, the kingdom, God cannot walk with the ignorance of humanity. It can only walk with us in knowledge. Yes, it can only work with the knowledge of humanity. So this is a platform whereby we share the word of God. We share knowledge that is based on truths, facts, and principles. Yes, that is all about this channel. This is also a channel whereby we share ideas from books written by inspired men and women of God. And I will use this opportunity. If you know God have inspired you, I do tell people that God cannot give you paper money. What God can give to you is good idea that can transform your life and the life of humanity. So if you have ever inspired and God have inspired you and you have written a book and you know you want to use that book to bless your generation, and that book is very authentic. And it's authentic. The authenticity of that book, you want your generation to benefit from it. Please kindly contact me on the comment section and send your book to me. I will be glad to read your book. If I'm reading your book, I'm blessed by your book, I will not hesitate not to share to others. That is what I'm born to do, to share what God have also led, because the knowledge, good idea, revelation is not useful. All what God have blessed my humanity with is useful. It's not useful in heaven. So God is the God of knowledge. So it's only useful to humanity here. So that is why a man like Dr. Mike Morris, he once said on his quote that the greatest tragedy is not death. What do you guess that he said that is the greatest tragedy? He said the greatest tragedy is a man with is a life without a purpose. Yes, a life without purpose. Why? Because he says a life without purpose. And the richest place on planet Earth are graveyard. He also says so. A graveyard. Why did he say so? Because he said graveyard. Many people are died. They die with the good idea they would have imparted to their generation. They die with the knowledge that based on truth, facts, and principle that would have transformed, that would have imparted good, that would have impart good and change to their generation. They die with it. They die with a good idea, truth, and knowledge that is based on truth. They die with all this. They die with all intellectual and their intelligences, all what God have bestowed in them. They die with it all. They die with books, all the books, and they are different. They are books that have not written by anybody that you are supposed to write. So because many don't know who they are, they just keep silent and they die with it. And it's so sad. So that is why Dr. Mike Morris said that the richest place is a graveyard. May God, somebody, he said that he walking to die empty, and he actually died empty. Before he died, he make an ordinary people to be an agent of change. He make just ordinary people. Ordinary people, he make them to be an agent of change. Is a man that make his name, and he know his value. He know his value. So people like that is what we are talking about today. But before I proceed, kindly go and subscribe to this channel, like and share. Share to all the social networks to bless others. May the good Lord bless you. As I said before, this channel is idea from books is being distributed. Especially book written by Dr. Sunday Adelaja, and one of his book idea will be shared. The name of that book is called Who Am I? Yes, who am I? He wrote this who am I question. Many people will say, yeah, many people, we are not living in an era people don't know who they are. Who am I question is a question of identity. Many people, they don't, and you cannot know who you are outside God. When you now begin to go to God will open you up to your real identity. Meaning the identity you have been wearing, you have been giving to your society that who you are, telling your society that is who you are. That is not actually what you are. Because what your society, what the economics say you are, what challenges say you are, what circumstances say you are, what your family say you are, what religious say you are, that is not who you are. Who you are is exactly what God say you are. Exactly what God, humanity, even somebody that human being cannot tell you who you are. Who will tell you exactly who you are? What you are is God. Is God, because why? Is your creator. Is your creator, is your manufacturer. Somebody, the manufacturer of a product is the one that know the capability, the ability of that product, all the functions of that product. Like Samsung. Name different type of electronics product. The manufacturer of that product is the one that knows how the potential, all the functions of that product. He know it all. Yes, so it's applicable to God. God is the one that know all your functions. So you might be my guest, he might try to guess, but he cannot know all your functions. So that takes us to the topic of today. We are still on how to make your name and know how to make your name and know your value. If you are still there making your name and adding your value, we learned from last time. We learned from a lot of people. We learned from a lot of people of history maker. We learned from history maker, the people that have changed, that make an impact in our generation. People like Steve Jobs. We are learned from his story. And go to my past messages. You will hear it all. We learned from Abraham Lincoln, how he could be able to, how he were not self-centered, how he were so motivated. He know his value. He know that he can impart a change to solve one problem or the other. And he actually solved problem in America. He was once one of America's president, and he solved the problem of slavery. Yes. How to make your name and know your value, because he know his value. He make his name. I might not measuring his name now. Steve Jobs, his name is not measured now, because if you make your name and know your value, you can never be forgotten in history. You will never be forgotten in history. History will remember you for good. They will remember you, because whatsoever God have imputed in you as a human being is not for your benefit. It's for the benefit of humanity. Your benefit of humanity. Yes, that is why whatsoever you are, whatsoever God have created you to be, is make a product, or to be a benefit, to be an additional benefit for your community, to your society, to your nation, and the world at large. Not additional problem. Because those that don't know who they are additional problem. How they begin to the additional problem to their community, to their society, and their nation. And you are supposed to be a benefit. You're supposed to be serving a purpose, because you are being created for a purpose. You are not just created here to come and be focusing on your personal interest, your personal motivation, living by your personal needs. Personal what by your self desires. No, God never create anything without his own without its own purpose. It never. So today we're talking about how to mix your name and add your value. And to reach we talked about it last time, that how to reach your life goal, you must answer the question. You must answer the question of who am I? Of who am I? The question of who am I? You must answer it, because people that will learn from their story, they answer that question. So many people that think about themselves, we talked about that the kind of people that think, the category of people that think about their personal interest is they focus on their physical body. They focus on they lay all their focus on their physical body. Physical body, even the physical fit and fame, position. power. And this is the weight of this is the weight of their beauty. This is the weight of their success. Physical fit, physical fame, power, position, physical body. These are the way their success. Hair, long hair. If they are women, long hair, lipstick, makeup, hair. If they don't make up, they cannot. I am here now because I know my value. I'm here just natural. I can swear leave my hair to be long because I'm not focusing on my physical body. It's good to be neat, it's good to be hygienic, it's good to look good, but when we're not trying to change what you are not, change yourself, try to look like or not like what you are not. That is a fake. It's not original any longer. Huh? So many people that gauge, these are they gauge themselves. And that is not maturity, and that is not intelligence. We're talking about that is not intellectual. That is not intellectual intelligence. We're talking about intellectual intelligence is to understand the fact. To understand fact. That is why I said that. If you are really intellectual, you are intellectual. You have intellectual intelligence. You are intellectual intelligence. Then you will be interested of understanding. That is why King David said in the book of Psalm, he said, "Father, give me understanding that I may live. Give me understanding that I may live." The book of Psalm. Give me understanding that I may live. So if you are don't have understanding of, you don't even understand. You don't understand you don't have understanding. You don't have the knowledge about yourself. You don't even know. You don't have the knowledge of God that is your source of existence. That is the source of your existence. You don't have the knowledge of God. You don't have the knowledge. You don't know your value. You will live below yourself. You have low self-esteem, inferiority complex, because you don't know your value. You will be settled for less than your value because you don't know your value. So when we're talking about intelligent, when you're talking about intellectual, if you are really intelligent, you'll be interested of facts, knowledge that is based on fact, truth, facts, concepts, fact concepts. The knowledge that is based on fact and truth, that will be your motivation in anything you are doing. You will be after how to know your value, knowledge, how to add value to yourself, how to know, how to develop it. Whatsoever God has given to you is raw, is a raw value, is you. Amen. So if you are the type that gauge your success with your physical needs, then you think of yourself, thinking of yourself, how to have a good home, how to have a good car, how to have a good mansion, how to change your buttocks, how to have a silicone on your boot, on your bust, how to change your nose, how to change, and the original one you are changing all to become an imposter and a fake, inferior. Because you are the original of yourself. You are the original. God creates you for you to be who you are, not what you are not. Not what you are not. To create your value, to make your name, to make your name, and to know your values. Not what is not your value, it's not your brand, it's not your quality. That is not your quality. Your quality, you don't know your quality. I told you before, for you to know your value, to know who you are is hidden in your creator. Is hidden in the creator of heaven and earth, because it's your manufacturer. So when you people that gauge their success, people that don't, if you are not focusing on how to know your value, to have this knowledge, true knowledge about yourself, to know your value, to know your worth, to know your value. Then you begin to focus on your physical attraction. Scientists telling you that internet is telling you that the most beautiful woman in the world. Then to an extent, you are now wearing yourself. You want to be like the most beautiful. Who told you that you are not beautiful? So the most beautiful, the internet told you that somebody is the most beautiful person in the world. It's not like you. You are not like him. So your difference is what makes you unique. It cannot be like you. You cannot be. You are not supposed to be like what you are not. You are the original. So when you try to be like you, he's not original any longer. So be yourself. Know your value. Know your value. Improve yourself. That is meaning of making your name. Improve yourself. So people that value, they think of their physical fit, fame, and idea of weight, idea of weight, how to lose the story. So I know you are your original. How you are being born. Maintain it. Eat healthy. Then that is the love of all those of the body. I'm not talking about the loss of the body now. I'm talking about how to add value is to improve yourself, improve yourself, improve yourself intellectually, to improve yourself, to improve yourself. So then this kind of people that does not know their value, they think of their physical beauty and their hair, and your hair will soon grow, you will soon have a gray hair, and they take it on their lips on how to their, can you imagine? So to an extent, because they focus, because if you don't know your real value, if you don't know who you are, you don't know your real value, then you'll be like you are trying to be what society wants you to look like, what people want you to look like. So you now start gauging. You now continue to gauge your success. So if that is how you gauge, you are that kind of person that gauge is your success, you are mistaken. If you leave a long hair, your hair will become gray. Your body will become weak. So inaccurate or incomplete view of yourself. What will it benefit you? That is inaccurate. It's not complete. It's incomplete view of yourself, because that is not who you are. So to a long run, you become distressed with the process of engaging yourself in the negativism, in what you are not. What you are not, that is not who you are. In order not to be a culture in a trap by depression, and the later end up in life, you should properly assess yourself now, in order not to be entrapped with that kind of for anybody not to be entrapped with depression, with confusion, with loss of identity, for anybody not to be entrapped with this kind of for you not to be victim. You should properly assess yourself, rightly understand your identity, and realize that you are not the same as your appearance in the mirror. You are not the same as your appearance in mirror. The person in the mirror is just outside. The person in mirror is outside your outward. That is your outward appearance. Your inward appearance is what. So your outward is the real you inside. On the inside, identifying someone by his or her outward appearance is often the first and the most common error in the world. Again, I repeat it again. The real you inside, the real you inside, on the inside, identify someone by his or her. That is the real you. is what makes you, that identify, the what identify you to be a woman. That is the real you inside a human being. What is the value of a human being? The value of a human being does not consist in their appearance. The value of a human being does not consist on their appearance.